What's good, everybody? Old man boxing just doing his thing, man. Was looking at some fights this weekend. Mr. Eddie Hearn stable, part of his stable, at least it was his production. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'll give y'all my take on it. Now, this one is a funny one to me, and I mean funny as in, who was fighting? Brandon Rios versus Ramon Alvarez. And Ramon Alvarez is Canelo Alvarez's older brother. I believe he's like 2 or 3 years older than him. I don't know Canelo's business like that. But from the beginning, Sugar Ray was talking. He was saying, "Oh man, I don't see how." Let me say what I'm gonna say first. Then I'll get into what Sugar Ray was saying. And anyway, let me talk about that. What I thought about the fight, I thought it was just something just to give people, I think Eddie Hearn he just threw that card together to live up to the contractual, obligation he has. He has to. So he's throwing these anybodies in there. Now, Brandon Rios is not an anybody. He's a somebody, but he's somebody who lost, a few times. And at one time, he considered retiring. He was damn near ready to cry after a fight. I forget which fight that was. I believe it was Manny Pacquiao. He was getting ready to cry, man. He couldn't believe it. But, he done came back in. But Sugar Ray was saying, Ramon Alvarez, he's like, "Yo, man, I don't see how he's taking all these hard punches. How he's taking this and how he's taking." I admit, y'all, they was clubbing the hell out of each other. But we already know Brandon Rios is like that. He likes the contact. He likes to be hit. He likes to slug it out with you. That's his style. It's always been his style. So, Ramon Alvarez, he it seemed like he was taking hits, I guess, from Sugar Ray's perspective, but from what I've seen here, which I know Sugar Ray was closer to the fight, but I don't know if Sugar Ray had the angles we had with them cameras. They finally improved on their cameras, y'all. They're not filming the referee blocking the fight and showing these weird angles. They actually gave decent angles this time. Man, Brandon Rios Ramon Alvarez he kept staying on them ropes and kept getting on the ropes. He couldn't get out of it. And I'm like, what? I think this guy's going to get knocked out. And sure enough, I believe it was around the 7th or 8th round. And if he had a toupee on his head, Brandon Rios would have knocked it clean way in the back row. Not that he hits all that hard, but I mean, Ramon Alvarez was just there to be hit after a while. It's like he started losing more steam, and I've never even heard of the guy. You know what I'm saying? So I took a look at him, and whether it's a that wasn't really much of a challenge for Brandon Rios. And Mr. Sugar Ray, I know you're the expert. I got the utmost respect for you, man. But Brandon Rios was taking some good shots too, and just walking right back to what he was doing. So apparently, Ramon Alvarez didn't have enough power to keep Brandon Rios off of him. Now I'm gonna rate this fight. I give this fight, I'll give it a 5. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because it's Brandon Rios, and I like the guy. I think he's a cool guy. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a nice guy also. He's not some idiot out here who's making all kinds of noises and doing all this extra stuff. He can go out there, he handles his business, and he's pretty much quiet, and I'm pretty sure he's a family man. So, I give him his props on that. I give him a 5 because really, compared to the competition that Brandon Rios has had and has fought, even the ones he lost to, Ramon Alvarez was just like exercise. So I'll give that fight a 5. Other than that, Eddie Hearn, you gotta step it up, man, because I got somebody else to talk about too. Old man boxing signing out. Peace.